Hey guys, I want to talk about today is why you should start a YouTube channel right now in 2025, even if no one's watching. I mean, obviously, we know, for us business owners, there's so many great benefits to growing our business, just the revenue and things like that. But there are so many personal benefits that it can do for us. The first one I want to talk about is money. Obviously, if you know, but YouTube is not like a quick get rich, type of thing. It's definitely going to take time, with hard work. It's not going to come overnight, but it does have the ability. Obviously, YouTube is not going anywhere. It's part of, Google, which is, the number one search engine. So it's not going anywhere, but it has a lot of potential for stable growth. Okay. And if you've noticed, like some of the small to large YouTubers, the celebrities, they're all using the same model. They use their, way to get attention and to grow their platforms. And then over time, they're navigating these platforms to turn them into profit, and that is just building community. And what they're doing is, not just waiting to get like revenue from AdSense, they're actually selling products, making digital products, you know, building their business off of the attention. We're in this new attention economy, and people are gaining pure profit off of the attention that they are getting, which, is how they are making money. So, I mean, obviously, like I said, it doesn't happen overnight, especially for, us that have just started. But, over time, you will build, your audience, people that connect with you. And then in time, you would be able to turn, that attention, that connection to things that they may want to purchase or, want to be, interested in, like your business or, some products that you offer. That's why you see so many different channels, selling products and digital products and things like that. And they've had their channels for years and years and years. So like I said, it's not a get rich scheme. It's not going to happen over time. It is a slow growth. But in time, it can be very financially beneficial. I mean, I just watch. I mean, you guys have probably seen it, and you look at their lives, and they are, obviously they're getting the AdSense, but they're getting like the AdSense money, but they also are getting like sponsorships. A lot of them are getting just like a lot of business deal and branding deals. So it's a lot of longevity, in YouTube. So I mean, obviously the main thing, is the money. You know what I'm saying? But it takes time. So you got to be in it for the long run, but it builds stable growth. I've myself have tried to sell online products, online on other platforms, and I can't say I didn't do well, but I mean, it didn't have longevity. A lot of people, even if they start with one thing on, YouTube, I mean, their YouTube channel, they can always pivot and do something else. So it's potential to be, great with selling products, and, the money potential is, seems endlessly, because now are you, like you said, getting paid from AdSense, but you also are getting paid from, those digital products, obviously growing businesses. People are doing so many things, and if that doesn't, work, you start one thing, you could always pivot your channel, to other things, but as long as you are, taking advantage of what we are seeing is that the attention that people are getting, the attention that kind of people are just connecting with those and building it up with those people that they're connecting with. And here you go, over time, you're able to sell your products and people are really doing well. The next thing, that is a benefit is the low startup. I mean, where can you go and start a business for pretty much nothing? I mean, I'm using my iPhone 15 Pro, or maybe a camera. You've got, a light from Amazon for $20. If not, you got God's light in the daytime, maybe a mic or something like that. But I mean, pretty much, You know, you are the startup is pretty low. You know, it's nothing that you really have to buy. You don't have to start off buying really expensive equipment, especially if you're just started. It doesn't make a lot of sense, you know, because you're new and you're trying to, you know, learn and maneuver your channel. And so many different things. So you know, it's a very low startup. I mean, a lot of more energy that you put in is not financial. It's mostly, you know, the mental, you know, the blood, sweat, and tears, you know, that you're sacrificing to, you know, one day have that channel that you really want to have, you know. So it's a lot of that. I mean, me myself personally, I can say I have, you know, seen it, you know, far as just, you know, blood, sweat, and tears. You know, you are literally up editing and doing this, and you know, in my experience, I did not see anything, but it doesn't stop me from keeping going, keep trying, because I mean, you see the financial benefits that you're seeing. So many of these YouTubers, these, you know, celebrities, and it doesn't make sense not to do it. You know what I mean? So definitely that, you know, but I mean, it's no startup, you know. Obviously, it's just gonna take your blood, sweat, and tears, your mental, you know, and you know, you sacrificing that, your time, a lot of time, for one day having that channel, that successful channel that you really want. So low startup costs. The next thing is investment opportunities. As your channel grows, those investments grow, those connections grow. You know, once you have built up that attention and, you know, you're getting so many, you know, people that are clicking on your channel, and, you know, those opportunities grow. You know, it's called, you know, attraction. And, you know, once, you know, people are seeing you and they're seeing you, their influences is growing, you're going to, I mean, it's inevitable. You're going to get more opportunity, business deals, investments, so many things that you know, will have more opportunity for, you know, so many type of things. People want to do collaborations with you, you know, like I said, people be contacting you because a lot of times, I mean, with this new, you know, attention economy, you're getting that attraction, you know, so people are attracted to you. So they're coming to you and say, hey, you know, could you go ahead and, you know, sponsor, you know, the sponsorships. I mean, sponsor your, you know, can you sponsor my products for me? So it's so much stuff that you're going to be getting, you know, that's beneficial with starting up a YouTube. The next, you know, benefit I would say for sure is the in-demand skill. I mean, just being able to get on YouTube right now in front of a camera, I'm gonna tell you, I could not do it. I mean, it's one thing to be hiding behind filters and on other platforms, but when you are no filter and you are basically just, you know, in front of a camera, public speaking, you have made it. I mean, that's why it's so much faceless content. Because I mean, I'm not knocking those type of channels, but it is not easy being able to do public speaking in front of thousands, hundreds, and you know, like that's definitely hard. Like when I first started, I was like, no, I can't do this. But you really do. Once you get over that feeling of being uneasy and, you know, on edge and just feeling about who's judging you and so worried about what people think, and you just get out of that, you're good. I mean, you just totally change. I mean, I never thought I would be sitting here on camera talking, you know, in front of a camera. But I mean, if you can do that, you have made it like, that's like a big part of it. Because a lot of people are like, no. And I was about to say I was one of them, but I understood that there's a greater good and that there's so much opportunity, you know, by you getting in front of your camera and, you know, letting others, you know, hear what you have to say and what you can help their lives with. So that's definitely one. I mean, obviously editing, learning how to edit, that is just a key skill. I mean, I'm an 80s baby, so I definitely you couldn't tell me anything about like, nothing about trying to like anything. You know what I mean? I had no idea how to do no editing, but you know, with using editors over time, I was able to learn how to edit videos. Even, you know, graphic arts, doing, you know, thumbnails, you know, so those type of skills, you know, especially with AI, you know, doing so much stuff, you know, and kind of trying to replace what we as humans can do, to have those puts you at the top. Even if you do decide to, you know, quit your YouTube channel, I mean, you can take those skills anywhere. I mean, if you get to the place where you're so good, I mean, people will hire you to do content for them. You could end up doing editing and graphics and things like that. So, I mean, it makes you bulletproof for this economy that, that we are, in, that is all about, content and, things like that. So it definitely puts your skills top notch. Your public speaking skills are like up to here, editing, all that stuff. So many good in-demand skills. The next thing I want to say is confidence. I mean, oh my God, like confidence is within, but I mean, it's hard to really get, in front of hundreds to thousands and be able to be confident. Okay. That's just hard to do. Like, but once you are, confident and you have that confidence, I mean, people can feel that you know what you're talking about. You feel, good about what you're saying, and they can feel it. And once you grow that confidence, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, YouTube basically gives you that confidence. I mean, because you like, okay, I'm talking in front of the camera, people that I don't even know. I mean, it exudes in your public life. I mean, you feel more, I can tell you for me in my work industry, that talking to people is easier, like being more, direct and talking to them. Because I used to, you get shy away, but when you how to get into this, YouTube will build that confidence in other areas of your life that you just, didn't even know you had. So it's a definite confident booster. So that's a definite, another benefit of what it is. Another thing is connections, personal connections. When I tell you, so many connections that you'll get, just building, your platform, your community, the connections with other businesses, doing collaborations. I mean, it's endless. I see so many, that used to be like brand new content creators. Now they're doing collaborations, they're growing, and it's endless. Once you start, having so much growth, you're able to have those connections, that, keep you growing. It's like I said, it's a attraction market. You get that, the attention, you grow the attention, and then that attracts others to you. You don't even have to go and solicit your business to them. They're coming to you. They're looking at you like, okay, and then so you're building those connections, those brand deals. Like I said, you're building those connections with your platforms, the people that want to come and connect with you and hear, what you have to say and how you can help their lives. So the connections are endless. Another thing I could definitely say, another benefit is the freedom. I mean, obviously, if you have your own business, but if you're a YouTuber, for example, and you start your YouTube channel, you can do it anywhere. So, I mean, if you're at home remotely, you can do it. If you're traveling, you can do your channel. So it gives you so much ability to have all that freedom to do whatever. So you don't have to say, oh, I have to be here at this time. Or, if you are like 100% all, YouTuber, that is what you have, that freedom, autonomy to just do pretty much however you want, your schedule, to like where you want to be, what time you want to work. Like it is endless, and then other than that, I would definitely say find your people. It helps you, YouTube helps you find your people. And what I mean by that is that you're building, a platform, a connection with people that are like-minded, that want to discuss topics that you discuss, they like to talk about too. So it's a mutual attraction. You're talking about things that is helpful to them. They like, you're helping them, they're helping you. And it's that connection, you're really, with people that really are looking to meet you, and they're, you've built up. It's really cool because you're building a community of people that are there to hear what you have to say and how it will benefit and apply to their lives. So, I mean, obviously, there are so many great benefits of starting a YouTube channel. Now, even if you're not taking it serious, if it's just like for leisure, I mean, obviously, it is, a way to document your life. So, I mean, it's so many different benefits, skills, financial, everything that it comes with. So if you haven't yet, or you still thinking about it, this is your sign. This right here, this video is, go ahead and start your channel right now. You don't need a whole bunch of fancy equipment. Just take your phone, get a little bit of light. Like I said, you can't get the light from like you know, the little backlight, then go ahead and use God's light during the day. There's no excuses. Get on here and let's start, you know, growing our channels, showing the world what we can do to help and encourage each other. And let's start 2025. Let's get these, you know, channels going and growing. And peace and love, guys. And I'll catch you on the next channel.